Now, we're all hoping that 2021 is going to be a bit of a better year. But what's in store for the Royals? Well, our Russell Myers is here to have a look ahead. Hi, Russell, how are you? Happy New Year to you, my love. You OK?
Yeah, I'm very well. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Well, let's kick off with Meghan and Harry, because I guess this time last year they were sort of planning their escape, weren't they? What are they going to be up to in 2021? What do you think it's going to bring for them?
Well, they were planning their escape sort of this time last year. Can you believe it's been a year? And they've made, gosh, so many plans over the last year. They've been signing mega deals with Netflix, with Spotify, doing Instagram stories with Oprah Winfrey. So there's an awful lot in the pipeline for Meghan and Harry. But one thing which is quite interesting is it's going to be the sort of end of their 12-month Megxit deal. And there's been a lot of reports about whether Meghan and Harry want a 12-month extension. We've all been sort of in limbo over the last year, haven't we? And so they haven't necessarily got their Archewell charity off the ground. It's just started with their new Spotify program. So potentially they'll be going to the Queen and asking for a 12-month extension. But their tensions are still running very high with the rest of the royal family. So it remains to be seen whether they will allow them to sign the extension, have a little bit of a break, or whether they will also sort of cut their losses and go on their merry way.
Interesting, isn't it? And obviously the Royals are going to be hoping that they're going to be avoiding that day in court, because this court case that Meghan has brought has kind of been going on and on and on. But eventually something's going to have to happen.
Well, this is very interesting indeed, and this has been bubbling under for about a year now. But on January the 11th, next Monday no less, the judge will decide on whether to grant a summary judgment. And that may mean that Meghan doesn't have to take the stand. And that will be welcome news to all of the royal family and senior courtiers, because if she does have to take the stand, and it will be this huge Markle versus Markle case if her father is called as well, then it could heap huge embarrassment on the royal family. All of the sort of tawdry tales of the corridors of power in the palace will have to be aired in public, and that is making people very, very nervous indeed. So watch this space. It's going to be very, very interesting.
It is interesting, and you do have to remember that Harry has actually not met his father-in-law. He's never met him, which is bizarre.
Very sad situation continuing. And, the situation is now that they are in America. They have set up their new life. And I think the Queen and the other members of the royal family are saying, listen, you've chosen your direction. You can't have one foot in, one foot out. And that is certainly what the Queen and Charles and William will be saying to him. So, listen, it's going to run and run over the next year. And we'll all be watching, that's for sure.
Yeah. And on that note, I mean, there was the thing about, do you remember there was all the fuss, and he was upset about the wreath that he wanted to obviously for Remembrance Day, and apparently it was the Queen that said no, you can't, as you said, you're either in or you're out.
Well, you are, and this was a fascinating story over the weekend, and it sort of stands to reason that the Queen is head of the firm. She's the boss. She's the one who makes the decisions. However, Harry and Meghan had requested to lay a wreath at the cenotaph, and the Queen actually said, listen, that never happens in practice. It hasn't happened before. You are not senior working members of the family anymore. It is reserved for the working royals to pay their respects to our war dead. And so that's why you saw Harry and Meghan going to the LA cemetery and choosing their own path, which they have done. Let's not forget, it was their decision to drop that bombshell statement, and it just tells you how far we are and how far we've come.
It is bizarre, isn't it? And there's going to be a new book as well. Is Meghan's half-sister not writing a book or something?
Oh, well, this is another sort of explosion waiting to happen, I think. I mean, Samantha Markle has been in and out of the press over the last couple of years. She pops up here and there. And the book is called The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister. The actual tagline is "The truth is stranger than fiction." So we are all going to be waiting to see what sort of tales she comes out with, and whether, it's all there to be believed, as she's been speaking about it over the last year or so.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not one I'll be reading, I don't think. We were talking about the Queen. Let's do something a bit more happy. The Queen's birthday. And obviously, Prince Phillip, he's got to be... Is he 100 this year?
He is 100 in June. Now,
wow.
2021 is going to be the year of celebrations. There is a lot to look forward to. The Queen turns 95. Her birthday's in April, but we get the official celebrations in June. Then we've got Prince Philip's birthday. And I can reveal to you that there's going to be a new coin released for the Queen's birthday. Now, look at that. Very, very nice and shiny. talking about the Queen's birthday, I think there's going to be a lot of celebrations in the pipeline, both publicly and privately. So lots of things to look forward to, and that's what we need to hear.
Exactly. And there's going to be a new tribute for Princess Diana as well that could see both her boys meeting one another and coming together, which would be fantastic.
Well, that would be absolutely fantastic news. And certainly this the statue of Diana is going to be revealed in the Sunken Garden at Kensington Palace. And this has been in the pipeline for a long, long time. It was delayed because of coronavirus, as with so much stuff. But however, William and Harry finally got their heads together. They have decided on the design, which is going to be put forward, and it will be revealed on July the 1st. So that is very, very welcome news. Obviously, Harry's going to be in the UK, we hope, for so many things. His granny's birthday, his granddad's birthday. Over in, he's got the Invictus Games in May in The Hague, in the Netherlands, and then hopefully we'll see them all together and sort of let bygones be bygones, and hopefully we'll see a few smiles for the cameras. Here's hoping, Russell. Thank you, my love. Great to talk to you. Thank you so much. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.